So we are going to talk about synonyms and antonyms. Synonyms and antonyms plays major role in terms of your vocabulary. So whenever you say, I want to develop my vocabulary and I want to write new words, I want to apply new words in my conversation, in my writing and everywhere, for that you need to be, this is the method you can apply to develop your vocabulary. Vocab, we also say that. So synonyms and antonyms will play a major role into it. So I would give you certain examples, what kind of synonyms, antonyms we think we should be using it, and in general, what is expected in terms of all international exams or in international conversations. Okay. Generally, we say antonyms as come and go, or say in and out. We have studied these in the childhood, right? So now I would tell what level of words are expected over here. Like one is, say, remote. So remote is the word we use, remote area, remote control. So we use this word more often. But do we know a synonym of it? First, we would talk about synonym. So I would give you certain, I would say, options where you can tell me which one is the one. All right. Automatic, distant, C, savage, or D, mean. So generally we say we use television by remote control. We change the temperature of AC, air conditioner, by remote control. So what do you mean by remote? Remote means automatic for you, distant, savage, or mean. Then I would tell real meaning of it. Okay, just take a guess right now. All right. So in this one, the right synonym over here is the answer B, that is distant. We can do the changes through a distant vision, distant place. Okay. We do change the channels of television through remote, that is distantly. Remote areas, that is the backward or the far areas. So they are different from, why we call them remote areas? Because they are distant, they are far from us, distance wise far from us. That's why the synonym of remote is distant. Now what you need to do, you have known now that what is the synonym of remote. Now what you need to do, you need to apply it into a sentence. Now psychologically, again telling how we humans work. We work this way, that we know a word, and when we utilize it in a sentence, in a regular sentence, it stays with us. It stays with us as long as we want it to. So instantly utilize, we go to remote areas in holidays. We visit remote areas for the survey. I just made a sentence right now with the word remote, also with the word distant. I can also put the word distant over there. We visit distant areas for the survey, for the international survey. So I have used both the words. Now I have said this in front of you, giving the example. These two words are going to be there with you forever. This is how you need to apply synonyms and antonyms in your life. This was the example of synonyms. You know the meaning of automatic, things which happens automatically. So by machine, by intelligence, artificial intelligence, that's when we say it is automatic in nature. Okay, we say I automatically do it. So that's how you have been programmed yourself. So that's why we use word automatic. Savage, generally we use nowadays on Instagram or any social media, where we use the word savage. Savage is basically the meaning of it is, one of the meaning of it is cruel. That one is cruel in nature, one is savage in nature, one is cruel in nature. So be careful of using the words. You use it very randomly because you don't know the synonyms of it. You don't know the antonyms of it. If you get to know that you are saying yourself cruel, would you use that word? I believe certainly not. Okay. So be careful and get understanding what the word actually means. Okay. Now mean is, we say mean, that is average as well. Okay. In the statistics format, I would say mean means average, or the detail of it. So we say mean in that form. Okay. So these are the meanings of all the options as well. This is how you need to do. You don't need to just find the word and just find a synonym of it and you are done. No, first you need to apply it into the sentence. Also, you need to understand the meaning of the remaining options and apply it in the sentence. This way, your vocab will become stronger. Yes, reading books, listening international or English conversations, that is good, listening to something. But this by self, if you want to, like by yourself, you want to develop yourself, your vocabulary, then you can go with this method. I have added 500 synonyms plus antonyms, overall 2000 words you are going to learn, because 500 words individually and 4 options each. So 5 words are 20, around 2000 to 2500 words you would develop if you do the way I am telling you. Okay, I would give one example to you of antonyms, of opposite words. Like for example, in your notes, this is how it is given, and in the answers, it is given why distant. What is the meaning of distant is also given, but remaining three you yourself have to do. Okay, that is your personal task to be done. So A is clear. Option A is clear, B is dim, C is brittle, and D is clever. Okay, now you need to tell me the opposite of it. Let me tell you, luminous meaning is lighten. It is too much lighted up, or too much lightening is there. It is luminous in nature. So, too much lighted place. Okay, so luminous opposite word would be correct. B, dim. So opposite, too much lighten up or not much lighten up is dim in nature. Whenever the power failure happens or there is less voltage passing on to our place, we say the light is little dim over here. So why we say less lightening is there? Luminous, opposite, dim. Similarly, brittle, clear, clever, clear, these words you need to find on your own and apply it in the sentence. I went to a place, I went to a restaurant, the place was very luminous. So what did I say? It was very lighten up. Nowadays we say also lit up. So it is nothing, I'm saying luminous itself. Okay, so use new words and it will develop your vocabulary so that you would be able to write. Until unless you won't be able to write if you would just open the dictionary and start doing rote learning. That's how it does not happen. I myself did it back in when I was in 8th or 10th. I started opening dictionary and applying it this way, but it does not work this way. You need to do it in an activity format. So frame the sentences around it. Okay, in the worksheet, your vocab would be tested over there. So be ready with these 2000 words and I would test your knowledge into the worksheet section. And this way, I would meet you in the other video. Thank you.